Hello everyone, George here, Catholic Positive Energy. Great to see everyone. I wanted to have this broadcast a few days ago, but I've just been so darn busy with work and school. Once again, I guess that's always my excuse. But no, like I say, I have a lot going on, juggling in my own life. Now, the name of this broadcast is Good Things Come to Those Who Wait. Now, what do I mean by that? Here. Tomorrow, I'm going to WRESTLEMANIA 39. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be there the next 2 days. Let me show you something. This was actually the thumbnail for the YouTube video. So, right here. Yeah. WRESTLEMANIA, baby. I have been a wrestling fan for about 17 and a half years now, since October of 2005, and it's always been a big hobby of mine. As a matter of fact, I actually wanted to and tried to become a pro wrestler. I'm a big fan of WWE. I'm trying to watch All Elite Wrestling, AEW, but I don't always have the time. But trust me, I do want to follow that as well, but I only have so much time in the world. So I actually tried to be a pro wrestler from 2008 to 2009 when I was much younger. I spent a year training in a wrestling school, and I was in the best shape of my life. And I eventually found out that's not where the Lord God wanted me, so I stopped pursuing it. I could have made it too, but at the time I was thinking to myself, well, if I did choose this career, and I do respect all of the men and women who choose that as a career and who make it successfully in that industry. If you want to be somebody who's married and raise a family, you're not going to be home very much. You're not going to grow up and watch your kids grow up. And did I say grow up twice? Oh, anyways, you can make fun of me. Use that as humor. Anyways, I don't want to be in that kind of a marriage where I'm always gone and I don't get to watch my children grow up, and not always with my wife. I don't get to see her every day. That's not the kind of marriage that I want to have. But that was just a personal choice for me. I still respect all of those who make it work. I really do. And there's still a small part of me that wants to be in that ring, that wants to be under those big lights and be a star. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to WRESTLEMANIA 39 the next 2 days, SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. I'm glad, because the last time WrestleMania was in California was 8 years ago at WrestleMania 31. And I've been wanting to go for so long, and I'm glad that I'm finally able to do that. I'm actually going to be sitting in a VIP section tomorrow night. Sunday night, I'm in a different section, but I know it's going to be a lot of fun. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and there's going to be like over 70,000 fans there with me, and we're going to be making a lot of noise. The last time I was at a wrestling event was 15 years ago, and I actually lost my voice. So hopefully I don't lose my voice this time. On the next broadcast, if I sound like I've lost my voice, you already will know why. So, but like I said, I've been waiting 17 years for this, to go to WrestleMania, to be there, to watch it, to be there in person. It's one thing if you're going to watch on TV or on your, on your device, but to actually be there in person is a totally different thing. Now, for those of you who are big fans of sports like maybe baseball, I'm sure you would love it if you could actually be there in person at the World Series, as opposed to just watching it on TV or on your device. If you're a big fan of football, I'm sure you would love to be there in person for the Super Bowl rather than watching it on TV or on your device. If you're a basketball fan, I'm sure you would love to be there for the NBA Finals and one of the championship games, seeing your favorite team squaring off against another team, to be there in person. I'm sure you'd have so much more fun and get a real thrill and kick out of it, as opposed to just watching from home. And like I say, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing tomorrow and Sunday. It's a 2-day event. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I've been waiting 17 years for this. Now, as I've said in some previous broadcasts relating to some personal things, like I say, good things, what we want to happen, don't always happen right now. I mean, sometimes, like you could say, okay, it happens in God's time, or it's not going to happen yet. It'll happen. Just be patient. It's not always easy to do. But I have been patient, and I'm very happy that I get to have, the most fun of my life watching something I love, pro wrestling, or if you want to call it sports entertainment, you could call it that as well. But please don't drag me down on that. I'm sure there are people here who probably are not interested in wrestling at all, and that's totally fine if you feel that way. But like I say, for other people who may be, please don't drag them down. I mean, me, the sports that I previously mentioned a few moments ago, I'm not a fan of, but I'm not going to drag anybody down for being a fan of those things. So, but like I say, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a wonderful experience. I'm going all by myself. I'm not bringing anybody with me. I don't really know anybody personally who's a big wrestling fan like me. Nobody in my life right now. Everybody who I know, who I'm very close to, is not a fan. I have a lot of people who say, oh, yeah, I used to watch when Hulk Hogan was the man, or when Stone Cold Steve Austin was the man, but not anymore. I don't even follow that anymore. That's usually what I hear. So, like I say, good things come to those who wait. And that is a true statement. Now, if you're somebody who has been waiting a long time for something good and wonderful to happen in your life, no matter what it is, whatever it is, personal or professional or whatever, it will happen. Trust me. It will happen. It doesn't always happen when we want, but it will happen. Here's something I actually want to ask everybody. Now, I know everybody could possibly relate to this. If we got things that we wanted all the time, like let's say we want something really, really badly. Let's say we get it when we want. Okay, you get what you wanted. Now, if you're somebody who always gets what you want when you want it, you might become selfish. I was once reading a story. I don't think I should say the title of the book, but I'll just say there was a character in that story who would always get whatever they want, and they became a very selfish person. Could you imagine if you were some kind of a rich tyrant? You always get what you wanted. You think you'd feel humble? You think anybody would be? If you're somebody who, let's say you get denied at times and you don't always get what you want, there's still much more possibility for you to be a humble person and to be less selfish, less narcissistic. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. And not be prideful. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Anyways, but like I say, I'm going to have the most fun of my life the next 2 days. Now, I'm going to upload some videos of my experience at WrestleMania. You'll see me happy as ever. I'm going to post them to the Facebook page. I've noticed when I upload videos to YouTube, it takes a long time for those videos to be uploaded. It takes quite a bit, a long time. So I'm not going to post them to the YouTube channel, but I'll post them to the Facebook page. And they're not going to be long videos. I mean, more than likely I'm going to post, like, me having fun, and also probably, like, entrances of some of my favorite wrestlers. I love it when they make their entrances. They'll probably just be 3 to 5 minute videos, but they will not be part of the broadcast. It'll just be me having fun. So, yeah, you'll definitely see me filled with tons of positive energy. But like I say, I've been waiting 17 years for this, and I'm glad that it's finally going to happen. These are the most fulfilling, most wonderful parts of life. Like I say, let's say you're a fan of something, whether that be a sport or whatever it is. And when you watch it from afar, from a distance for a long time, when you finally get the chance to be there in person for a big, spectacular celebration, it's wonderful. These are the parts of life that are wonderful. And this is what I mean, and I know this is what my spiritual director has said to me regarding to living your life, to be happy. If you're someone who, let's say you've suffered something and you're very unhappy, and let's say you stay home a lot or you choose not to go out as much, well, hopefully you'll heal in time. But if you're somebody who's like that all the time, let's say you don't want to go out, you don't want to be in crowds, you don't want to be in public, you don't want to experience things, I would say that that's not really living your life. Definitely not to the fullest. When you go out and try to do things, if you can afford to, if you're able to, live your life, travel the world, have experiences, meet people, go out and do things, even if they might be kind of expensive, if you're able to, go out and do them. Live your life. Don't be sad and depressed and stay home all the time when you don't have to. So I think that's all I have to say. And like I said, I'm going to WrestleMania 39 the next 2 days. I'm very happy that this is a dream come true, and I'm so glad that I'm able to do this. I made every effort I could to do this, and I'm glad that I'm doing this. And I'm going to share some fun experiences about that in the next broadcast. I'm going to be on break from school next week. Now, next week is Holy Week, so maybe what I might try to do, like I said, I didn't broadcast for 2 weeks a couple of weeks ago because I was sick. I want to try to do at least 2 broadcasts next week. And, I'll probably, I guarantee you one of those will be a meditation and prayer broadcast, especially because we have Holy Week. So I will touch on those things, and it'll be amazing. I'll have a topic, but yes, I'll try to do 2 broadcasts next week. So thank you. I'm glad that I always have some warm, friendly support from all of you, my holy saints. Thank you very much. I appreciate having all the love and support that I have from all of you. I'm definitely going to have fun. Don't worry about me this weekend. I'm going to have the most fun of my life, and I hope all of you will, whatever it is you're doing. Hopefully, please don't prank people too much on April Fool's Day tomorrow. I would always say this regarding pranks, and I don't think I'm ever going to talk about pranks on a broadcast unless I get a lot of you who tell me you would like me to, then I will. That's the only way I will. I'll just say this. The best pranks are when the only thing that is hurt are feelings. Hopefully you're not going to pull pranks where somebody's going to get really, really messy or possibly hurt or maybe shocked or kind of scared. Those kind of pranks normally are not very well received. But hopefully whatever it is you're doing to people tomorrow, hopefully they'll think it's funny and they'll still talk to you after you've done the prank. I've noticed sometimes when people have pranks pulled on them, they're not very happy and they stop talking to people. So yeah, that's why I say be careful regarding pranks. So thank you to all of you. God bless you. 2 broadcasts for next week. I'm going to make that effort. So thank you. God bless. Have fun. And remember, dignification is better than criticism.